What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is the Nerd Den. It's Friday.
Why don't I have an adult fantasy hat? You and Dusty have them, and I don't.
You have to be important, Drew.
We're not looking at Avery's picture, so we don't know if he's. Avery could be wearing one right now, and I don't know.
I hate to break it to you, but you're nobody's adult fantasy.
Oh! Did you say I'm nobody in adult fantasy?
No, that was a bad joke. No one laughed. That's not good if nobody laughs. No, I actually, believe it or not, Andrew, these we just got made. So I've been testing for a while now, like different hat styles. So this is the flat bill that I've been wearing before, right?
Yeah, I don't like the flat build.
See, I'm not really a flat bill person, but I like the thickness. So I was like, oh, I'll try it, but it's not really me. This is 100% me.
Yeah. The natural bend in the
bend, and this came out. Look how nice that is. It came out so good. So yes, Andrew, you will be getting a hat. Avery will.
I'm just saying, if I'm on your stream, I should be wearing one of your hats.
100%. Ramel, all you guys are. Zach, everyone's gonna get a hat.
Don't waste time on them. They're not even here.
We'll send you the link. It's only $21.95.
MK says we're not important, Drew. MK, I'm doing this for everybody. We have gone. Oh my God, look at this. We have tried. Like, these are all sample hats, right? This one says adult fantasy is not what you think, right? So we've been trying different looks and different styles. I'm absolutely keen on this one. This one wins. So we finally kind of nailed it. And yeah, we definitely want to do a little apparel drop. That maybe this year. Like, we've been working pretty hard on it. It's in and out. Like, we haven't like super focused on it because we have so much going on. It's just like, we get a hoodie in, we look at it, we wait a minute, we get another hoodie, we try something else. So, for samples and stuff like that. But yes, you'll be getting a hat, hopefully a hoodie and stuff. And MK, you too. We're gonna have this going live eventually. But yeah, I'm super stoked about the hat. I don't know. What else do you think, Andrew? What do you want? Do you want shoes, backpacks, shirts?
Just a hat's good. Honestly.
Yeah. Hat won't fit me.
The hat won't fit you?
Hat won't fit me.
Dude,
but my hat
it has you can like adjust it.
My hat needs to be different.
They do no hats unless they're sized fit me.
Fair enough.
It has to be a sized hat to go by sizes. None of the others will fit me.
MK,
they're all too small.
MK wants. Hey Dusty, MK wants those S2 cards.
S2 cards.
Yeah, he wants those season 2 adult fantasy cards. Those are coming. In fact, so we did not mention S2 cards, MK, but right before this, we shot a video giving an adult fantasy update of all the stuff we're working on and kind of why and what's going on and what's coming up next. I'll just tell you, like, we want to do S2 cards and those are going to be coming. We are just trying to be very strategic about how we come out with it. I know it's taken a while. Yeah. I know, but if there's anything you could say about us, it's that we don't just drop random shit. So we're working on it. It's going to be very cool. I'm very excited about it. Definitely on deck, man.
Because there have been new characters being created in lore games.
That's right.
For all different projects we wanted to do. So
MK says, "LOL, busting your chops here for the long run crew is great."
MK is my favorite.
Thank you, man. Yeah. Dude. I want your MK. I want your opinion in chat. Like, we just shot this video. I'm gonna edit out a little bit, like our beginning, but we'll probably have it posted into announcements tonight. I think we can do that tonight.
Yes, please.
Yeah, like just our update of what we've been doing and where we're going and what's been happening in the last few months. My mantra right now is who does more with less. There is no team that does more with less than what we do. Nobody. And I think we'll make that very apparent in that update. MK says will do. Awesome, sir. Thank you.
I go so far as to say there's a lot of teams with more that don't do as much as we do. A lot more.
I think we burn through most teams. We're the most blue chip, undiscovered blue chip. Like, I'm fine with it. I'm having a blast. I love you guys, and I love working on the stuff, and like, you know, whatever, man. We're not going anywhere. We're all we're doing is building and growing, and doing more. So cool. Let's go. You know, Andrew. It says Drew 8K subs and 2 million views.
Yep.
So first, I don't have an applause like sound effect, so we just have to give you the real thing.
Well, genuine applause is always appreciated.
Genuine. Well, it'd be cooler if I had like AI applause, like some balloons. Oh wait, does this work on here? No, it only works on mobile. Okay.
What?
Never mind.
What?
Never mind. You haven't. I saw this on mobile. When you use Zoom on mobile, if you do this, hearts come out of your hands. And if you
would help if we were on Zoom.
And if you do this, like disco stuff comes out of the back of your background.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're not on Zoom, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We're not on Zoom. Great. Everything's fine. I know where we are. Nothing's wrong. Everything's
Boomer.
MK says, "Wow, congrats, Drew." So, Drew, do you want to talk a little bit about it?
No.
Normally you can't get Andrew to shut up about anything.
No, the channel just keeps growing and growing and growing, and my secret to success has been, believe it or not, I screwed up recently. My goal is to always post a video a day, and usually I post 2 to 3 videos a day, whether it's a video, a short, and a bonus video. But last Saturday, I had created the Friday night before. I had created a video and a short that were ready to go, or a video and a bonus video. And Saturday came and went. We did the live stream, and then I went to go create the video for Sunday. And when I went to go post it, I saw there was no video for the 10th. And I'm like, so it wasn't last week, it was the weekend before. And I went, what the hell? Turns out I made videos and just never scheduled them.
Oh,
Just completely. But technically I did the live stream that day, so there was a video for the day, but it wasn't. I broke my regular schedule.
Wow.
Yeah, I felt so stupid.
How many videos do you have now?
How many videos do I have? Lots.
Yeah, what's your count?
If you only count scam videos, I don't know. I'll have to look.
I wish I had a regular schedule for anything in my life.
Yeah, me too.
10 o'clock every morning, noon every day. Let's see. Content. Isn't there like a count somewhere? Where do you get the count? Is it on your dashboard?
I like how you don't actually know how many videos.
I don't know. Actually, I'll go to Social Blade and they'll tell me.
Okay.
2,167 uploads.
Wow.
But they have my count at 1.9 million. But YouTube has mine. Well, views, yeah. But YouTube has it. I reached 2 million 3 weeks ago. That's because I think YouTube counts the videos that I removed or privated.
Oh,
it still counts those views where Social Blade doesn't.
I see.
Because it can't see them anymore.
So. Right. Well, that's cool, man. Ali, how's your? If you don't mind, I don't know if you want. If you don't want to talk about it, I totally get it. But usually pretty open. Like, have you seen like a YouTube revenue boost? Like, are you getting a bigger check from YouTube from ad spend?
Last November, it was my best month ever. Literally, when I became monetized the year before, and the total amount that I made in that year was what I made last November. So, from the moment I got monetized for that year, which was mid-January through the end of December, I made that much in 1 month. Now, of course, it went back down again, and it's in a normalized range where I can almost expect a certain amount every month. So it's cool, but I don't know what happened. 3 of my videos, one of them had like 17,000 views, another had like over 20, and another had over 30,000.
Wow.
So I don't know what happened. And they weren't like my most popular videos. like comment wise. Like one of them was a bonus video. It was a short video, which I have no idea. I do not understand or can predict the algorithms. I just make content and just keep making content.
That's wicked, brother. Like, yeah, I mean, from what I know and doing research, and we're actually doing a lot of testing with YouTube channels and stuff like that. For we're definitely going to be diving in on something regular, I think, later this year. But it seems from what I know, it's not necessarily the subs that gets the revenue. It's the views, right? It's the number of views per video. So if you have a video with you might have 10 subs, but if you have a video with, if you're monetized and you have a video with 10,000 views, you're going to get paid for that video.
Yeah. But it's how it goes. You got to play the game. And somewhere along the way, YouTube's making a lot more money than I am off my channel.
What? No.
That's
They're
all right.
broke. Come on. They don't make any money.
Actually, I put up one video recently. It was 36 minutes long. It was a really nice long call. And I was kind of shocked that the chick stayed on the line as long as she did. That video was put up. What is the date? February 21st. What's today? The 23rd. So this was put up 2 days ago. I added 10 subscribers from that video.
Wow.
And made $28.44 off of it.
That's awesome.
Which is actually pretty good. Yeah. But that's like a long video. Most of my videos, I try to get 10 to 15 minutes. This one was, the chick just stayed on the line. And a lot of people comment, I can't believe she stayed on that long. I said, yeah, I know. Well, that's what she said. So I got to take a break and get some water and go to the restroom. And
really? You were like, hold on for a minute, and you went to the bathroom?
I've only ever done that one time on a call, and that never got made into a video. Where I said, hold on a second.
Made a sandwich.
You just got to come with me real quick. And I never made that into a video.
Oh, you took it with you as you went to
the phone with me. Yep. I did mute it so that you didn't hear me urinating. But that's exactly what I was doing.
Why would you mute it?
Oh, dude, I would have taken a shit and just let it fly, dude.
I recently had an experience where somebody in my family, not directly related to me, I was at the house, people were here, and I went to the bathroom and was doing my normal thing, and I heard the dog barking, which meant somebody was in the house. Somebody had come into the house, and I knew who it was. And the next thought that went through my mind was, did I lock the bathroom door? As the bathroom door comes swinging open because somebody doesn't associate shut door with somebody's in there. And, you know what I did? I just sat there in my full glory and said, soak it up, bitch. It wasn't a girl, by the way.
We'll have to get Ramel's side of the story later.
But yeah, well.
Okay, so everything. How's the store? How's everything going on? Like, anything new since yesterday? Like, what's happening?
I went to the store this morning because I lied to my work and told them I had doctor's appointments, so I took today off and went to the store for a few hours. Did some like pulling. I found 3 bins full of Easter stuff that I had to put out, so I had to make room for it. And then I was finishing up the audit of all the DVDs and Blu-rays in the store, which requires me to scan every single one of them. And I finished that today. And I was supposed to organize some comics, but I ran out of time because I had to take the wife to my mother's house to bring on and drop off some stuff for my daughter's bridal shower, which is Sunday. So I had to help with some of that stuff. So
speaking of your
KG,
work,
what's up, man? KG says, "Evening, boys."
Speaking of your work, Drew, how many Fridays left?
Yeah, really.
9. I'm into single digits now. I'm down to single digits. 9 are left. 9 Fridays are left.
And then start your comic book career, your professional comic book career.
I'm gonna start all over again. I've decided to redraw Hero from scratch.
Don't you dare, dude! No way, no way. I want to see that volume. Was it volume? What is it, volume 3, right?
3, yeah.
3.
Actually,
I got 1 and 2.
While Mike and I we were down in Orlando, I was talking to him about a new in Hero continuity book to work on, kind of like an anthology, delving into other characters, and asked him to start thinking up some ideas for some of the characters that we've already created and characters we had planned to create. Like I have a whole story about Hero and Pudge meeting Hercules, a Hercules story. And I came up with an idea for a story about my Hawkeye and his sister Hunter, who are both like really they're very they would work well together. Those characters would work well together. So there's a story idea there where it's in the Hero world, but it's not focusing on Hero. And I asked him to start thinking up ideas and stuff, and we may work on an anthology book. So we'll see. Kind of like Tales from the Cornerstone, but Tales of the New Kingdom, which is the world Hero lives in.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna, so you don't have to see me turn around. I'm gonna show again the books that you actually have done.
Oh, jeez.
So I have an entire shelf that is nothing but Andrew works. Look at
Nothing
this.
new for a while though. It has
No. That's why I need more. Look at this. We got Tales from the Cornerstone, Volume 1.
Yep.
I love this book. It was like monsters in the city, like.
Yeah, but I look back at it now, and it was so bad.
It was awesome, dude. It was fucking killer, man. It's not up to you to decide what's good and bad. Like, you're the worst to do it because you're the author, man.
Trust me. It's not good.
Here's Tales from the Cornerstone Volume 2. Like, look at that book, dude. Right? Look at this. Look at that. Like werewolves and witches and the police force. I love this. This is a little more my speed than Hero, only because, like, my kids don't deserve anything cool.
Well, there was a time when I had thought about going back and redrawing book 1 of that.
Look at it. I remember.
Yeah, it may end up happening because
don't redraw it. Just go forward and do Volume 3.
Well, Volume 3 already got part of it got laid out and got started, and it just.
Well, we had talked about revamping it. Me doing the art.
Yeah, that'd be dope too. Hero Book 1. Look at that great cover. You've pumped out a lot of pages, my friend.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of work putting that into that.
And the Hero Book 2, which I'm not even going to open. It's like sealed. Look at that.
Oh, I doubt it's sealed.
Well, I mean, I could open it, but I'm not going to open it.
I only have 1 copy of each of those books physically printed in my store. That I pull them out every now and then to show people, but they're like what I call the preview copies.
Mm-hmm. Look at this. Look at this body of work. Look at that.
And that's not it. That's only a portion of it.
Well, yeah, I know. I have a shelf full of your sketchbooks, multiple versions of each thing.
Yeah.
It's excellent, man. I love it. I love it so much. I want another volume. I know you got to do Hero
all
and
being worked on. Where there's a plan for a Crom book. There's a plan for an anthology book. Hero Book 3 is in the works.
Mm-hmm.
We after the WAGME thing, I had come up with an idea of doing a 16-page like intro to the world of Hero and Crom.
Oh, cool!
Because they both take place in the same world, just about 1,000 years apart. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to do like here's the story so far with Hero, and then lead into Crom's story. And I'm thinking about it. I'm doing it maybe as like a preview book. So we'll see what happens.
Awesome. MK says, yeah, they were for display only. I tried to buy. No, MK, you did it wrong. If you had gone in and said, I will take this off your hands if you pay me money, you probably would have done that. You should have asked him to throw it in. You said, I'll buy one of your dollar comics if you also throw in this graphic novel.
Actually, I did find out I do have a copy here at the house of Hero Book 1. It was one of the hardcover printings.
Oh, cool.
That I did. I only did like 2 or 3 of them. And I gave one of them to my father-in-law, and he had it on his bookshelf in the living room. And we were moving stuff around, and I was like, oh, crap, I forgot this even existed, and pulled it out. And
dude, can we put out some of these books on your behalf, dude? Can we please put out at least Hero Book 1 and 2 so that, like,
I'm working on it. There's some tweaking that has to be done before Hero Book 1's ready.
Andrew,
yeah, not to mention he has Hero Book 1 color, all the files.
Yep. It has to be tweaked.
I know. I colored the fucking thing.
Yep. And the sad part is,
MK says, let him retire.
It probably will not see print in color anytime soon. Just simply because of the cost to print that book in color.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing some tweaking where I was taking some of the color files that Avery had done, turning them into grayscale and kind of enhancing some of the pages. A couple of them look freaking fucking unbelievable with his work on it. So
a book that size, $50 is not an unreasonable price tag.
Nope, it's not going to sell. It won't sell.
It won't sell it cheaper either.
No, yeah, it will. Trust me. Well, I was selling. What was I selling it for originally? Like 25 in black and white, and I sold out of them. But more than that, it's just too cost prohibitive. People are not going to buy it. So, and I'm talking about people that come into the store. I know you guys are thinking about, NFTs, and I don't care. It's not happening. It's not happening. Ow! Fucking A, I bit my tongue again.
That's Jesus telling you that you're wrong.
Yeah.
Oh.
See? God is smiting you, Andrew.
Yep, for being wrong.
I bit my tongue earlier today, and it just pissed me off, and I just did it again. Oh.
That's what happens. See? This is what happens when you remember the tribe. Come on, man. I got the direct line.
No, not going to happen.
All right. Well,
hey, question for you guys. Have any of you guys watched the new Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
No.
I haven't, but I've heard it's actually pretty good.
There was an episode with Ron Perlman.
Okay.
Who plays a bad guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Plays a bad guy.
Yep.
And he told a joke in the show.
Okay.
I could not stop laughing. It was such a bad joke, but it was hilarious.
Okay.
You guys want me to tell it?
Yes, we love your bad jokes, Andrew.
I'll give you a warning, and if I tell you this part and you say no, don't tell it, then that's fine. I'll tell you green room, whatever.
Okay.
But it's a Hitler
wait,
joke.
AG wants to know before you tell it, is it good?
Yes, I was laughing my ass off. It's a Hitler joke.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you're and I told my whole family this. We were at my parents' house, and I told everybody, and they chuckled lightly. They didn't.
Your family's a bunch of racists.
They didn't belly laugh like I did.
Okay.
I love how he saves this for our channel and not his.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, he says.
So here's the setup. Mr. and Mrs. Smith have just rescued Ron Perlman, who's a bad guy. They rescue him and get him out because the assassins are coming after him, and they rescue him and they get him to a safe house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Mrs. Smith says to him and says, "How bad are you? I mean, from Mark Zuckerberg to Hitler? Where do you line up? And he said something, and then he goes, well, you know, Hitler's still alive, right? And they were taking him seriously when he said this. Now you got to imagine this is Ron Perlman telling this joke. Okay, that makes it even funnier. But he goes, yeah, I was working a job a couple of years ago in Germany, and I was at a small bar, and when I walked into the bar, I could see this man sitting in the back with a woman, and I swear to God, little bushy, brushy mustache, everything, and he looked so much like the guy. I had to go talk to him. He says, he walked up to him and he says, excuse me, sir, I have a question for you. And the man says, yes, I am exactly who you think I am. I am exactly who you think I am. I am sitting here with my wife, and we are planning the domination of the world. And this time, we're going to murder 12 million Jews and 6 acrobats. He says, I looked at him and said, what? Why 6 acrobats? And he turns to his wife and says, Ava, see? Even this guy doesn't care about the Jews.
Holy shit.
All right, that's pretty good.
It's been nice having this channel.
It's really been nice having a stream, the YouTube channel.
It's over now.
No.
It's over now.
Cool. We'll just start a new channel.
It's fine.
A new company, everything.
I know it's gonna be. This is one of the things.
It's like this. This is where adult fantasy died.
Yeah, right. It's not what you think, and it's like Hitler.
It's not what you think. It's worse.
You should have a stinger that comes up just like Steven Crowder does. That comes up and says Hitler bad.
Yeah. And then he says, "Kiss that monetization goodbye."
Oh.
Yeah. KG doesn't even know what to say. See, he can do that because Andrew has a permanent Jew card. He's earned his Jew card a long time ago, and I earned the Catholic card, right?
Yes, I give you that.
I think we're still working on the redneck card. We
spent a little bit of time in a Catholic church's parking lot listening to the radio
every Sunday.
A couple times.
Well, no, we did go in one time, and like it was like a Mexican band, a pretty good Mexican band playing, and then you had that Jesus in there who had like the eyes that were like really really white, and they had someone had poked like little pins in the eyes.
No, I
had like these beady
I
little
never
Jesus
ever looked that closely at that statue.
Yeah, it's creepy as hell, man.
Never did. I focused on the stained glass windows, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, it was because Jesus was staring at me the whole time.
I never have looked at him.
Because he knew you, murderer.
Touche, Avery. Might as well get in. Fuck it. Let's go.
Oh, God.
You didn't notice how the priest, when he was giving his sermon, was twitching a little bit? He could feel your presence.
Right.
He knew you were there.
Yeah, I think I do remember making a comment that like the holy water didn't burst me into flames, so everything's okay.
I seriously doubt you touched the holy water. Did you?
No, because I didn't want to burst into flames.
Okay. Just so you guys know, after the first time I took Todd to a Catholic mass when we were in high school, my mother asked him, Todd, do you have any questions?
This is true.
And Todd says, well, yes, I do. What is Jesus's middle name? And she looked at him like, what the fuck are you? What? And he goes, yeah, I've heard it many, many times. Jesus H. Christ. What's the H stand for? And do you remember what my mother told you?
I don't.
Habib.
Habib.
Habib. I do remember that. Yeah.
Guys, I hate to say this. I'm gonna have to remind her of this. She's in the hospital right now. Had to have a little minor surgery done.
Is she okay?
And yeah, she's okay. She'll be all right. But yeah,
you just want to make sure she pops all those stitches. Gotcha.
I told my daughter. I said it wouldn't be a family event if somebody wasn't in the hospital.
Yeah, that's true.
And turns out this time it was my mother. So, but no, she's okay. She's just. I'll tell you more later, but she's good. She's good.
Okay, as long as she's healthy and happy, that's all I care about.
I don't think she's either of those things right now.
God.
Great.
But I'll tell her. I'll remind her of that conversation, and she'll get a kick out of it.
Cool. Oh my God. What else is going on? Have you guys been watching anything with AI and all the stuff? I mean, I know we talked a little bit about it yesterday.
I've been seeing some of the information about the Google AI.
We're really gonna go for the monetization, aren't we?
Dude, some of that is absolutely horribly ugly.
It's really bad
what they were doing.
Yeah, it's really bad.
And I was having a conversation with my wife today, and I mentioned how one of the examples that they were showing was somebody said, "Show me a picture of George Washington."
Yeah.
And it was literally a black man in a military uniform with a powdered white wig. And
yep.
I asked my wife, I said,
I
asked my wife, I said, what's going to happen when some kid has to do a book report on George Washington and bring something like that in as a picture and says, this is the father of our country, you know? And my then next question was, will the teacher correct them or give them an A for effort? At what point are they distorting our history?
Right.
And one of the things my wife mentions is, we need to, protect, buy, collect, have more, historical photo books.
Yes.
Books with actual photos, because people are going to go online and look for pictures and they're not going to get what you think they're going to get.
Well, this is also the problem with things like Wikipedia, right? Because certain ideologies or groups kind of take over, and the problem isn't opinion. The problem is that a lot of these places, younger people see opinion as fact.
Yeah.
Right. They don't know. And so you've got the founding fathers. One social media user blasted the Gemini tool as unusable. So you've got the founding fathers, whoever this guy is. Everyone's very interested in what he has to say, though. There's George Washington, which is cool. It's a cool image, but not accurate.
Yep.
Make 4 representative images of a pope, and it's like an Indian, an African-American gentleman. Like there's zero.
There's been 260 plus popes, and they were all white men.
Yes. Well, they don't have. Well, I saw posts where they actually wouldn't, like Gemini would not post pictures. Like if you typed in generate an image of a Caucasian male, it would not do it. If you said generate an image of a African American family, it would give it to you all day.
Yes.
Like if you asked for a Caucasian, it would give you kind of a lecture.
Yes, on being more diverse, being more open.
Yeah, and this is something that came out today. I just saw this. I don't actually know what it's about, but I just pulled this article up and then I saw this too. It refuses to say pedophilia is wrong.
Oh, geez.
Individuals cannot control who they are attracted to.
Yeah.
Google Gemini won't admit to that. I shouldn't even use the word. That is wrong. And argue that those things are not evil. It told me that labeling those people negatively is harmful and gave me a lesson on hate.
Yeah, there was a
Jesus Christ.
There was a commentator that asked for an image of Tiananmen Square, and they said it was the most pristine, clean, very, very vibrant image of the capital of China. Or not, is it Tiananmen Square? That's not the capital. It's in the capital, I believe. And then they asked for an image of tanks rolling through, and the Google Gemini refused to provide what is historically, there are historical images of such a thing,
MK says Babylon B should headline Gemini joins NAMBLA.
Yeah.
We are just doing it all tonight, aren't we?
Oh man.
Hey, I just want to point out the fact MK is still here with us.
And KG. So
no. MK's gonna stay and watch us all burn.
Yeah, really.
He's gonna enjoy the shit show.
Yeah, for real. Check this out. Okay. So there's two. We got two of them.
Ride or die.
Ride or die.
Actually, it's ride or be canceled.
Oh God. And we've got Babylon B is great.
Oh yeah, they're what the Onion used to be.
Google execs promised to do a better job of hiding their AI's racism.
Did you see that video? I hate to go this far, but it was a news organization on X that released a video, and the title of the article or whatever was a question about Donald Trump pushing somebody out of his way at Mar-a-Lago.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, the video that they showed is like a really close up of Trump, and you see him reach over to somebody and go like this. And then they asked, the headline was, did Trump push this person out of the way at Mar-a-Lago? And it started a conversation with people about whether or not Trump,
it doesn't
violently
make
moved
start conversations.
Well, no, here was the best part. The guy who was actually the one that was being pushed actually posted the full video in which it was pulled back to where you could see all the people around them. And it was a guy after one of his speeches or something, some event, had walked up to him, introduced himself, and had taken a picture with Trump. And the video actually shows them standing side by side, posing for the picture. And then as he's walking away, he pats him on the shoulder. And the guy walks away really happy. He got to meet the former president. I almost said vice president. The former president. But the news media, the news agency that put out this article and this video zoomed in so you couldn't see anybody but Trump, and it made it look like he was literally pushing somebody out of the way. And all he did was pat him on
this is honestly the interesting thing about AI too, right? Like you've gotten to a place where you really
but this wasn't AI.
I know, but I guess my point is you can't trust what you see anymore either, right?
No.
You can't trust what you read, and now you can't trust what you see. It's really hard.
Yeah.
Check this out. This is excited Netflix writers turn to Google Gemini for new show ideas.
Oh, we can't see it.
Oh no! Wait! Hold on. This is great.
KG's still here. Yes, brilliant. Thank you.
Creative professionals all know what it's like to get writer's block, and then more so the Netflix writers who have come up with all kinds of new show ideas constantly.
What about that Viking show? There's some kind of show or movie about Vikings where it's historical fiction. So one of the leaders in it, people
sorry, I just
really existed. It was a real person. But for the show, they changed it to a woman and a black lady.
Yeah,
and it's like that's a weird. Yeah,
we got creative professionals all know what it's like to get writer's block, and none more so than Netflix writers who have to come up with all kinds of new show ideas constantly. So the studio's writers were excited and absolutely jazzed to learn about Google Gemini, the search and tech giant's new AI system that generates images of historical figures with a diverse twist. Okay, folks. FOLX. Folks. I'm going to use that from now on. I love it. Okay, folks. We need to come up with a new show about George Washington, said head writer Garth Alba. I just don't know where to go with that, though. He's so boring and white. One intern, Chandra Patel, spoke up, suggesting that they asked Google Gemini to generate some images of George Washington to stimulate their creativity. When he came back, floored every writer in the room. Is George Washington all right? But there's something different about him. Hey, wait a minute. He's black. The writers excitedly typed up their pitch and show outline for their new Netflix biopic about Washington. Let's try another one. Joan of Arc, said Alba. The AI then produced a picture of an androgynous Native American. Brilliant! With their newfound digital muse, the Netflix writers' room was able to come up with over 30 new show ideas, including one centered around Adolf Hitler as a black woman, Rasputin as a transgender Indian, homeless person in a wheelchair, and Winston Churchill as a Mexican midget. Well, our work here is done, said Alba. Now we've got plenty of time for rooftop cornhole and mimosas at lunch. Come on, gang.
I heard in the news that there are 2 students that got full ride scholarships to a college as athletes. Do you know what their sport of choice is?
Oh, God. No. What?
Cornhole.
Are you serious?
Yep. They're part of some type of national cornhole collegiate thing.
For cornhole?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
You got to be really, really, really good at that game to get a college scholarship for it. It's almost as good as playing golf, you know?
Yeah, hold on. We got stay-at-home mom lets loose, mixes lights and darks on cold wash cycle.
What?
Stay-at-home mom lets loose, mixes lights and darks.
Are you just trolling the Babylon Bee? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, it's fucking great.
It is. It's...
Local mom Becky Jones decided to mix things up in a big way Thursday afternoon and mix a load of light clothes and dark clothes on a cold wash cycle in her washing machine. Woohoo! Look at me go! Jones declared as she cavalierly chuckled a pile of her son's dark t-shirts in with a set of pink sheets. It's time Mama let loose a little. Watch out, world. Becky is off the hook.
People get paid for writing these articles?
Yes, a lot. You should do this.
And it's more believable than the real news.
Mm-hmm. It kind of is.
One of the guys on the radio here in town does a thing called real or fake news. And I think they got a lot of their fake news headlines from the Babylon Bee, because I've heard stuff like that before, but I've never been there. I've never read any of their stuff. Same like I've never been to the Huffington Post either. Or what's that other one? The Mary Sue. I've never been there before either.
Oh, Vice is shutting down.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? Are they shutting down? I saw that they were stopping magazine production.
I think they're shutting down.
Wow, man. That's crazy.
Maybe I could have misread it.
No, you're probably right.
They've been going to shit for years now anyway.
Yeah, what happened? Well, I know what happened, but
man.
Yeah, they used to be so good.
Originally, yeah, they weren't that bad.
Well, it comes for everything, I guess. Like it seems like they just kind of lost the plot a little bit.
A lot.
Huh?
A lot.
Yeah.
So the wife and I just finished watching True Detective season 4, Night Country.
Mm-hmm.
The one with Jodie Foster and the other chick. It wasn't bad. We were with it the entire way. So
wait, which was this?
The True Detectives season 4.
I've never watched True Detective. Is it good?
The first season is freaking awesome. It's probably some of the best storytelling you've ever watched. The second season was good. The third season kind of struggled because there's usually two main characters, and then some sub. In the third season, there was like one main character, and it was a character who was having mental declines as he got older.
Okay.
So he was having a hard time remembering stuff, and it was very jarring the way they told the story. Whereas in the first season, it takes place in two different times. It takes place in the now, in which these two detectives are telling the story that kind of made their career as you're seeing the story unfold. And it goes back and forth, but it's such good storytelling. It just makes great. It's so good. The second one is pretty straightforward. You've got good guys and bad guys, and you're following their stories. And the third one had the one guy focus, and it was a little jarring in the fact that you didn't know what was real and what was really happening because of the guy's memory problems. This one was another straightforward one, but there was a lot of people were seeing dead people every now and then, and it was kind of like, that's really not happening, but they're in the middle of Alaska and winter storms at night during the long nights, and it's but overall the story was pretty good.
Cool.
Jodie Foster, man, she's getting old.
Yeah
there was a sex scene with her in it, and I'm watching it going, oh my god, it's like watching your grandmother have sex. Which I've never seen. I've never seen.
Yeah, I was going to say, but did you finish?
But I'm fairly certain that's what it would have been like.
Wow. Well, it takes all kinds, I guess.
Yeah. My mom's parents were very active all the way.
Oh, Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew, you could have stopped.
I could have. I haven't even told you about what they did while he was in the hospital.
Shut the fuck up.
KG says, nice, that's on my list. I think KG's talking about the show, not the grandmas.
Gilfs.
He says, can't go wrong with a Woody and McCoffney in season 1. Yeah. I heard season 1 was phenomenal.
Season 1 was really good.
There is throwbacks in season 4 to season 1. There are some references to season 1.
Oh, interesting.
In there. Plus both Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey were executive producers on the 4th season.
Okay.
I don't know if that meant they had any involvement whatsoever, but there are names that get thrown out that you're like, oh, wait a minute, that name sounds familiar. And there's actual people that are like, oh, wait a minute, that's somebody we recognize or we've heard of in the first season. So, yep.
We're watching the last season of Jack Ryan right now.
Good stuff.
We stopped about, I think we're about midway through the latest season of Invincible. And we switched to Jack Ryan. We'll go back. The Invincible series is phenomenal. It's so good.
Oh, they only got 4 episodes still? Because I haven't watched it.
I don't know. We watched it up until 4 episodes, and then we went to something else just to.
There's the Adam Eve special, which is like a one shot. It was interesting. It was definitely interesting.
Are they past, Andrew? Are they past episode 4 now? Or are they like further? I mean, it's been months.
No, I think the Adam Eve was like something they put out after it. Like as a teaser or like a
like maybe this is a mid-season break or something.
Yeah. They've already put out the trailer for the rest of the season for part 2, and a lot of crap happens in this season. So
yeah, like it's really good. It's a very good show. I mean, the comic, if you've never read it, the comic is fantastic. It's one of the rare comics I've read. I'm not all the way through it yet. I think I'm up in the issues like in the 70s, so I'm almost towards the end. But I read every single issue, like up to that point. Like it's really, really good. And it's really cool to see how like you can have like if you have a large body of work, like 100 issues, and it's actually good writing. How you can kind of mix and match it and edit it down for a show or something like that. It's really good. The only problem really is you have to be like prepared for it, because even though it's a cartoon, it's like super violent.
Yep.
And normally be like, well, it's cartoon violence, it's not real, but still it's so violent that it's like you gotta take it.
Speaking of really good comics and violent, you guys want to see a cool cover?
Sure. KG says Jack Ryan is good. Yeah, we're really enjoying Jack Ryan.
This is my Red Sonja number 4.
Oh, wait, hold on. It's all the way out. There we go.
This is Red Sonja number 4 from 1977 with a
Look
Frank
at that
cover. And this is a 9.6 CBCS graded comic.
Wow, look at that.
And the funny part is I realized after I got this that I actually had a unslabbed copy of this book.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But there's like a brown stain right here.
Andrew.
It's more visible on the inside of the comic, but it definitely would have lowered the value down. But it's a good thing I got this one, is because then I don't have to worry about trying to get this one graded. But I don't know what it is, but I'll show you. I mean, you can see the stain on the cover.
Yeah.
But there was something.
Oh, Jesus, Andrew.
Dropped it on the floor.
Doo-doo stain.
It looks like it might have been a piece of food.
Oh, yeah.
But it stained the cover and it went through.
Flip through a couple of those pages. Because Frank Thorne was a genius.
Yeah, I had a graphic novel that somebody traded in of some of his more adult risque stuff. It was very much like this, but in black and white, and the characters had no clothes on.
Yeah, so good.
That's called art.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. Look at those layouts, dude.
Oh yeah.
God, dude, it's like he had a real his women kind of remind me of like the Barbarella stereotype. You know what I mean? Like the classic Jane Fonda.
There's another couple of good pages there.
God, so good. I've seen a couple of these pages on sale at or on auction on Heritage.
Oh yeah.
In black and white, they're just so good. Like,
oh yeah.
It's incredible.
Well, I am looking into collecting this series in graded comics.
Uh-huh.
I believe this series only went for like 15 issues.
Uh-huh.
And the other series that she was in was the Marvel features. That went for 6 issues. And I actually have 3 of those graded coming to me.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Speaking of graded books, do you want to see a few others that I got this week?
Let's go.
Sure.
Got 6 of them. These are all going to the store. None of them are being kept by me. But at least
contractually obligated to be here. I disavow.
This one is Giant Size Iron Man number 1 from 1975. It's a 7.0 copy, but it looks really great. You see the Iron Man kicking it back with Angel from the X-Men.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about, we say this every time, but I swear, like, the pages are so much better back then, man. They're so good.
I don't want to show you that one yet, or that one yet. Let me show you these two. This is one I bought specifically for a customer. This is Giant Size Daredevil number 1 from 1975. It reprints the 1967 Daredevil Annual number 1. It's a 6.0 copy, but look at all the action and excitement on that cover.
That's wicked.
It's got Electro, Stiltman, and Gladiator all fighting Daredevil on the cover, and some green guy. Oh, that's
red just pops off, man.
Yeah, but it's gorgeous.
Wow.
Next up is just a random Avengers issue from 1979. This is Avengers number 182. It's just a really great looking cover. Is that George Perez? No, it's Al Milgrom and Bob Layton. But still, it's these action-packed covers with lots of characters fighting it out, and just what an Avengers team book would be like, you know?
Wow.
It's a lot of fun with those. All right, and the next three, these are ones that I pretty much know I can sell them easily because I have some guys that come into the store specifically looking for Amazing Spider-Man, but we'll go backwards. This is issue number 363 from 1992. It's a 9.4 copy and part of around the time of the introduction of Carnage. Got a nice
I remember that book.
Bagley cover.
Yeah, I remember that book.
Yep. It's not the best of all of them, but it's still, a good one. Let's see.
Wait, what was it valued at that? I'm just curious.
Oh, it's a 9.4. I'll have to double check the value, but
because the ones that came out in the 90s, it still feels so recent to me.
Yeah, well, that's because that was the prime time that we collected,
Yeah.
And we think we're still young, and we're not.
Right.
So,
thanks.
Here's a good one. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 229 from 1982. John Romita Jr. interior art as well as cover, but you guys remember this one? Nothing Can Stop the Juggernaut with Madam Web.
That's a great cover.
The issue after this is the one where it has Spider-Man swinging into action, and it's a huge black and white image of the Juggernaut's head. You may have seen that one, but I tried winning that one. I missed out on it, but this one's still very cool. After getting this and going and seeing Madam Web in the theater, I rewatched Deadpool 2 with the Juggernaut in it. The movie still holds up. It was still good. And next one is Amazing Spider-Man number 201 from 1980. This is also a John Romita and Bob McLeod cover, but this is one with Spider-Man and the Punisher.
That's wicked, yeah.
That's a cool one.
Absolutely awesome.
Nice. So these 6 here will be going into the store this weekend. 4 of them may already be put aside for somebody, so we'll see what happens. But yeah. And I've got a bunch more on its way to me, and we'll see what happens when those get in. But yeah, those are my slabs for the week.
Awesome.
I've kind of been somewhat slowing down on buying them.
Oh shit! I totally accidentally kicked him.
Kick him! Bring him back!
Sorry, my bad. I wasn't trying to do that.
KG asks, how was Madam Web? It was okay. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't good either.
So just for clarification, Andrew has this weird grading scale where he doesn't really hate any comic movie. So if he says it was not good, but it wasn't terrible, it was probably the worst movie he's ever seen. Is that fair, Avery? He likes pretty much every comic movie.
No, I absolutely despised the Green Hornet movie. Okay, I thought that was a huge pile of crap, but I would watch Web again before I watched Green Hornet. So. But the thing about Madam Web is in the preview they kind of teased the other Spider Women, and they do show them in this movie as a one viewing of them is a dream sequence, and then the other is this is what the future holds. But this movie was literally, let's say it's the origin story of Spider-Man, and the story stopped. The movie stopped before he got bit by the spider.
What?
If this was an origin movie of Spider-Man, if this was the origin of these characters, the movie literally stopped before the spider bit Spider-Man.
That makes no sense.
The 3 characters that looked awesome in the preview, the trailer, the 3 Spider Women.
Yeah.
They don't get their powers. There's no explanation of where they get their powers or nothing in this movie. You just see images of them in the future, and that's it. It's not like it was literally their origins before they got their powers. As if you stop making the movie right before the spider.
No, they're really not in the movie in their costumes.
No. This is all when they're just teenage girls and running around as teenage girls. And so they tease that they're going to be very important in the future, but nothing ever happens.
So they maybe made a huge mistake then, because one of the things they were ridiculed for were the costumes.
No, they look great. They looked great. Aranya and the black and white Spider Girl looked good. Even the black girl with the legs looked good. But I don't remember her being. She wasn't black in the comic, so. Oh well.
I think it looks terrible, and I don't want to see it.
Fair enough.
Nope, that's perfectly fine. I understand completely.
Oh, it looks so sick.
Another example. It's a Captain America movie, like a Captain America first Avenger, but the movie ends right before he goes into the machine.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. Because honestly, nobody gives a rat's ass about Madam Web, about that character. We wanted to see the other 3 girls kicking butt and being Spider Women. You know, you tease that, and we wanted to see that.
Yeah.
Nope, sorry. All you got's like a really quick dream sequence and a really quick this is the future sequence, and that was it.
That's really strange.
Yep.
Here, I got something for you.
Okay.
KG says we decided to go see One Love instead last weekend.
Probably had a better time. But then again, Mike paid for the ticket, so he took his mother and I out, and
we got family stuff, which is always good. So Heritage Auction, this is an international auction.
Oh yeah.
I was just kind of scanning it. Some of these pieces are dope, dude. This is look at this ROM.
That is ROM.
Isn't that cool?
Is he in the middle of a street?
Probably.
I guess so. Okay.
Check this out. So there's a couple of pieces in here that are really good. Jean Girard, Mobius. I don't know if you want to see it. Do you like Mobius, Andrew?
It's all right.
Look at that. Hey, I know you do.
Yeah, I prefer Blueberry though.
Yeah, he's got some Blueberry in here too. Let's go look at the Blueberry.
That's such a Frank Quietly feel to it, you know.
Well,
except way before Frank Quietly.
Oh yeah. Well, I also see Jeff Darrow in there too.
Yeah.
So
yeah. This is Blueberry. He was doing this when he wasn't in his teen. He was a teenager. He was in his early 20s. Look at that, dude. Golly.
Yeah, that stuff's wicked.
It's just the amount of effort put into the drawing at this stage. You know what I mean?
Hey, bye KG. Have a good weekend. We'll see you in Denver.
KG, yeah, man. Peace out. MK, are you going to Denver or New York? I hope we can go to New York. I don't know if we can. We got so much to do. But
no lore games or Nerd Den next week?
No lore again. Nope. No, okay. Not next week. That should be it though. I think after that we'll be back to normal.
See, if I wasn't going to be here when I knew
there you go.
I'd have a video set up to go up.
I know.
That way you continue. Oh, nice. Is that Kent Williams?
It is.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever seen
that. You used to own this poster, dude. This was a poster.
Not me. I've never seen that before in my life.
I own this poster. Okay. This was made for a Marvel poster. Yeah, electric poster painting. 1991.
Oh, I wonder how high that's gonna go.
I don't know, man. It's $4,000. I would love that, dude. That's
absolutely.
Now, what does it mean by buyer's premium?
So basically, with buyer's premium. So basically, they charge the way that these auction houses make money is by charging buyers and sellers percentages. So it's 30. If this was sold right now for $3,900, I as the buyer would be paying $4,875. So it's like an additional like 15% or something like that.
What happened to Avery?
Oh, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Hey, Zach. You turned into Zach.
Sorry, I'm late.
I always knew it.
Yeah.
MK says too much going on. Sadly, no.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm late. My event ran longer than I thought it would.
No worries, man. We're just jamming. So yeah, the buyer's premium is like a premium paid by the buyer, like a tax, but you're basically just paying the auction house. There's some really good stuff.
I don't think I'd want to do that, to be honest with you.
Ryan Boland, Charles Burns.
If you can afford this kind of stuff, you don't care.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
You do care. Trust me.
No, PayPal already adds on. I mean, not PayPal. eBay adds on taxes already. So.
Yeah, you do care, but you just pay it. You know. Look at that John Buscema. Look how sick that is.
That Conan?
Yeah.
Nice.
Fucking legend.
There
was actually some really good pieces in here on this first page. Daniel Klaus. You guys like Daniel Klaus at all? A little bit. Yeah. Gene Colan.
I like Gene Colan.
Yeah, Gene Colan's awesome. Robert Crumb. So the other overseas stuff usually gets European artists, and Oh shit! Here's a here on Dwyer. Look at that.
That's a horrible issue.
It is, but that cover is great.
Yeah, it's like one of those fill-in issues.
Yeah. That was a great cover, though.
Yeah, unless it was Rick Leonardi, I was always mad when there was a fill-in issue.
Yeah,
me too.
Because it would be like that Shoemaker dude sometimes, and he was terrible.
Dave Gibbons, Juan Jimenez, Jean Girard. A lot of him. Let's see.
Oh, go back to that Pepe. Oh, the old Vampirella stuff from the magazine days.
Yeah, classic.
Pepe Gonzalez was, dude, that shit was dope.
Yeah. I wonder if his models were wearing that. They looked like they were actually wearing the costume.
It's possible. Or something close.
Yeah. Wow. Super, super cool illustration. Yeah, this classic Vampirella books are really good.
Yeah. And it's the old magazine before Harris had it.
Oh, look at that original Bern Hogarth.
Damn.
That's cool. Bern Hogarth Tarzan image. That's pretty cool. Jeff Jones.
Oh, shit. Let's see that.
There's two of them. There's a couple of them.
Damn.
Isn't calling him Jeffrey Jones dead naming him now?
Jeffrey Catherine Jones.
Okay.
I mean, he called himself Jeff Jones. Look at that.
Awesome.
So simple, but so complicated.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Boobs. Let's see. Jay Lee, Batman, Superman. Oh, look at that. Holy shit. That's interesting. His line work always fascinates me. It's like he uses a pencil that has a split lead or something. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, look at that. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like these little notches.
I see what you mean. His pencil lines are almost like brush strokes.
Yeah. Like he's not like that's a perfect double line. Like it's got. He must have a pencil that has like a double lead or something. Like around the like that's just. I mean, it's really interesting.
And when it's digitally colored and when it's darkened and digitally colored, it reads like brush.
It really does. And it's the Milo Manera. There's a Windsor McKay Gertie. This is on my dream list. So Gertie, this is the very first animation ever made. From the very first animation ever made. That's gonna go for over 10K easy. Because there's only so many cells.
Yeah.
This is on my wish list as one of these cells from the first animation. MK, I know you said you got too much going on to go to Denver. Did you go to Paris? Are you in Paris for NFT Paris? For all the drops and stuff? Just curious. Oh, look at this Dave McKeon original. Look at that.
Oh, that's nuts.
Wow. Yeah, he's a badass. What happened to Dave McKeon? I feel like he disappeared.
He does fine art stuff too, man. You know, and books and album covers and Mike Mignola and Frank Miller. Damn.
Yeah.
Do you want to see him? Do you want to see closer up? Or are you okay?
Yeah, I want to see close up.
I don't like the no shoulder Hellboy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know what started that. Like why he went that direction with the slump shoulder, the slump shoulders.
It's like simplifying. It looks like he's just like simplifying the style. But I agree. I like the stuff he was doing in his 30s, which is like the beginning of Hellboy. So much better. That's pretty cool. I love Frank because he just purely cares about what he cares about. Like that hand is absolute shit, but it does not matter.
Yeah.
That's cool. Wow.
He's like, I'm only going to draw what you need to know, and everything else, screw it.
Yeah, everything else go to hell. It doesn't matter. Ooh, here you go, Avery. George
Pratt. Yep. From Wolverine Netsuki.
Yep.
That was a cool comic. Yeah.
So good. What else we got?
I was watching Richard Friend's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And he did this whole, like, he was doing this whole deep dive, like, into, like, Sienkiewicz and Dave McKean and some of the fine art artists that inspired those type of artists, like a Bacon and other people. Mm. He was just going, and I was just like, oh fuck, I want to do a painted comic so bad.
I know, right? MK, awesome, brother. Take it easy. Have a good night. Have a good weekend, sir.
Thank you.
Look at this.
I'm just gonna have to do it. Like, just do my own thing. because there's no way anyone can afford to pay me that to do a painted book.
Yeah, look at this gorgeous John Romita.
It's awesome.
This is one of my favorite comic book runs of all time. Just so good, and so so minimal. Oh, here we go. Okay, we got some good stuff coming up. We got Bill Sienkiewicz, Marvel.
Yep.
Marvel book. Look at that shit. Look at these panels. Like, what the hell, dude? Look how crazy that is.
Oh yeah, he's nuts.
Like, look at, like, you can tell they're panels, but just barely. Look how dope that is.
Yeah.
Who thinks to do it? Like,
Is that from Love and War?
Huh?
Is that from Love and War?
That was, yes, Love and War.
I have that somewhere.
And this is Stray Toasters. But, like, look at this. Who thinks about, like, how does that? It's so expressive.
Yeah. He's one of those artists that they would write a script, give it to him. Then when they got the pages back, like Frank Miller said this, like he would write the script, give it to him, and then rewrite it when he got the pages back.
Yeah.
Because he's like Sienkiewicz doesn't always draw what you wrote. He draws the subtext.
Right. Oh, here we go. Best fucking run. Mark Silvestri, Wolverine. Look at that.
Oh, that was great stuff.
This is one of my favorite pages. Like, this is like, that upshot of Wolverine's face with the light. Look at that, man. Right?
Not easy.
No, and that was like a classic Silvestri shot too. And then like the reflection out of control. Like, look how dope that is. Oh, Dan Green. R.I.P., man. Fuck, it's so good. Now, when we got to issue 50 of Wolverine, that's when I stopped. I was like, I mean, I still bought, but this is when Silvestri got a little more Jim Lee in him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's what the people ate up, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he totally was like a part. Like, he was. Look at that. Look at that, dude.
It works though. Look how tiny those figures are. Even blown up in 11x17, those figures aren't even an inch big each.
Yeah.
And you still know exactly who it is.
Yeah, it works. God, dude, I love Silvestri. The way he has his proportions for his characters. Oh, God, so good.
He was amazing.
He really was. I like his new stuff, but I really miss his old stuff. I know. It'll never come back, but like.
Yeah, he did that. He did that Batman Joker thing he did.
Uh-huh.
I saw where somebody has it in France. The French have a black and white version of it.
Oh, wow.
So I'm hoping they release a black and white version here in America because it looks sick.
It took him 5 years to draw.
Yeah.
But he's also really smart. I was who was it? Was it Liefeld that was talking about how smart it was from an art sales standpoint? Like, every single page has an anchor shot that's so, like, at least one anchor panel that's so good that it's going to bring, he said the book is going to bring in like $1 million a book, basically. So just in original art sales, it's $1 million an issue.
Probably.
Let's see. J.H. Williams.
Oh, wow. Vargas painting.
Where do you see that?
One more line.
Oh, this? Vargas? Yeah.
Wow. Not one of his best, but it's still pretty amazing that one's come up for auction.
Yeah, yeah. Barry Windsor Smith.
Whoo! Yeah.
That's a classic. You let me know if you want to see these bigger.
Yes, Barry Windsor Smith, please.
Look at that. Look how rendered that is, Avery.
Yeah.
Golly. He was someone who just grew on the page. Reminds me of a little Sergio Topi in there.
Yeah, maybe.
Wally Wood. Now, I did see something down here that I'm really interested in. There's a Neil Adams Supergirl, which is pretty cool. Neil Adams Batman, which is pretty cool. And Alex Horley Daredevil, that's pretty cool. Shirley Adlard. Chris Bacalo. Dan Barry, Cy Barry. Jordy Bernay, who I fucking love.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. He's so good. Look at this. Mark Beecham, Miss Mystic.
Oh, cool.
That's a cover, right?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
That wasn't the cover. He was so good at drawing women. Oh my god.
Yeah, he still is, but he just.
Those Texiera issues with his women in are so good. Jordy Renee. Simon Bisley Lobo Specialty.
Oh yeah, that's a quick sketch, but it's still pretty full.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Another Simon Bisley Lobo illustration, quick one.
You see the cover that Zach had done for First Blood, for that his Rambo graphic novel?
No, from Simon Bisley.
Yeah, you got Simon Bisley to do the cover for the hardcover edition.
No, I didn't see this. Pull it up. Look at all these John B. Summers. Oh my god. All these John B. Summers and Joe Sennett's. Oh, look at that. Let's look at one of them. Look at that shit. What? All brush, man. Can't beat that. You cannot beat this. Look at that face, Avery.
It's good. That crowd is fantastic because drawing a crowd sucks.
Yeah.
And the fact that there's anything there at all, it's like that's really good.
It's genius. I love Joe Sennett. I think he's one of the best that ever lived in terms of comics. His just gorgeous work made everyone look good. Everyone. I think he's like one of those. I think he's one of those. He's like, he's kind of like a Scott Williams in the fact that like Jim Lee without Scott Williams back in the day probably wouldn't have been a superstar. You know what I mean?
Possibly, yeah.
It would have been
That's
good,
possible.
really good, but Scott Williams was a future world. Oh, that's cool. I want to get some of these movie posters for the house, like have them in the bathroom and shit. Hang them up. Howard Shakin Wolverine.
Oh, is that from that book he did with
Nick Fury?
Nick Fury, yeah. I think I have that. I think.
There's Howard Shakin Black Kiss.
Oh, that was a good book. Even with all the depravity, it was a good comic.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty depraved, but it works. And Olivier Coipel, his stuff for His stuff for Marvel was really good. Like, he was kind of an heir apparent to Jim Lee.
There you go, Todd.
Okay, hold on. Hey, that's a great image. Let's see. Let me just make sure I stay where I'm supposed to be here. Let me finish this page. Roger Cruz, Crumb, Tony Daniel, Jeff Darrow. That was a Matrix original illustration.
Oh.
That'd be cool to own, like one of the original machines.
Sure.
Ooh. Well, look at that. A hard-boiled illustration, original art. I guess he did each panel as its own. Look at that. He must have done each panel as its own image.
Or he just drew that for it. I mean, you never know.
It says illustration, original art. Direct. Oh, it's an homage. Yeah. Okay. Damn, dude. So good. A lot of the stuff I want, but I won't get because, like, I kind of have a rule in the house that I don't want the kids, nothing scary for the kids, kind of a thing. Lopez. Oh, there you go. Look at that original Vampirella.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay, let's see what's Square up. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna get to the bottom of this page, and then we'll look at Rick Pozzetta, Ron Friends. Usually, I edit this stuff out before I show you guys, but I was like, this is on the fly. Money Harris, Brian Hitch. Stuart Immonen. Dan Jurgens. Bill Kane, Kaluta. Kim Jung-ji is got a bunch of pieces in here. That's nice. All right, cool. Let's see what Andrew's got real quick. Oh, wow. That looks great.
That's really cool.
Wow, he paid extra.
Yeah, he did.
That probably cost him like 10 grand.
At least.
Yeah, I wonder if he actually has the original painting, because I mean, you can see that that's a painting.
I mean, if he paid for it, he owns it. That's sick, dude. That's actually one of Bisley's better ones. I think. No?
It's still cool.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
We gotta get Bisley to do an AF cover somehow. Oh, so good. Let's see. All right, I don't want to bore everyone with too much more artwork, but
so for a lot of these artists, can you get them to kind of create whatever, provided you pay them enough?
Sure. Absolutely. For most of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why like some of these guys like that Simon Bisley, man. I'd love to have Bisley do a cover for us. Andrew? Yeah, Manara. Where's Avery, man? He's gonna die if he sees this. This is Jay Lee trilogy. This was like super influential when we were in high school, man. I'll have to come back to it. It's an okay page, but it's so good. Let's see what else we got. Avery, you back? Oh no, he's not back. Of course, he leaves with the trilogy. Mike Mignola, Hellboy. That's an older one. See, this is the one. This is what we're talking about. This is older Hellboy, obviously.
Where he still had shoulders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You see how good that is?
Yeah.
He's like bigger, a little more heroic. I love that style. It's a little more detailed. And that's a sketch. That's not even like a page or anything. Wow, that's sick. Yeah, 8.5 by 10. Awesome. This is Ed McGuinness. Ed McGuinness is a great artist. He's really good. Way more cartoony a little bit, but like really good. I'll zoom in. Really clean. That's pretty sick.
Those are cool.
I really like Ed McGuinness, and Mark Farmer too is excellent. Frank Miller sketch. Big Fat Kill.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there you are, Avery. Yo, check this
Yeah,
out.
yeah. I said I'll be right back.
I know. Well, you left right when this popped up. Wildcats Trilogy.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I was like, oh, damn. I was like, Avery left, and the next image was a Jay Lee Wildcats Trilogy. Look at that.
I have to steal this style. He's not using it.
No, it's so good, right? It's so simple, but it's so sick. He was busting out. You understand? Like, this guy could have run the earth. Like, he had this style.
Yeah.
He could do 10 pages a day in this style.
Put Zach to work on writing the next script for a Devoid book, and just get him all this Jay Lee stuff.
Yeah.
And just be like, pace it like this, so I can do this.
Well, we'll do that. Zach, you up for it?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it because it's so good.
Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that we basically did the whole heist thing. So maybe we could like combine that and that idea.
That we absolutely, the heist in this kind of style would be sick as hell. You know, that'd be great.
Hey, listen, I've got nothing better to do, so
let's do it. Yay! Dusty loves hearing it. Oh yeah, Avery, check out this Mike Mignola sketch.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the boy. That's good. That's really good, Hellboy.
So much better, right?
Yeah, I don't like his compositions are still just as good. It's just I think he's simplified too much.
Yeah, he started to break it down into its like most component parts. You know what I mean? Like Hellboy is a triangle basically.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
He looks better. He looks better as an inverted triangle with the big shoulders.
Right. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Wolverine A to Z. John Gordon Murphy. Alex Nino. That's cool.
Oh, yeah. Alex Nino's awesome.
Yeah, he is. You want to see it? That's okay. It's not the best.
Yeah, sure.
It's a sketch.
Still pretty good. Still pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, you know, great artists make great stuff. So,
yeah.
Carlos Pacheco.
Who's that painted page by?
This right here.
Go back up. Up.
This?
Yeah.
What page?
Go back down. third?
Sergei Pele.
Okay, that looks cool.
Yes, wicked.
Yeah, that's great.
Reminds me a little bit of like a Von Baudet.
Yeah.
That is really cool. I like the shadow.
Uh-huh.
See that one I would buy for the kids. It's like 31 bucks right now. I know it's not going to end up being 31 bucks, but like that, yeah, that's a cool piece from something called Orbital. George Pratt. That's cool. Ooh, look at that, dude.
Oh man, I like it.
Evan Reese. Saad Ribic.
Oh, nice.
He's a great painter too. I give anyone credit, any painter credit, if they're like able to. John Romita Jr. X-Men. Oh, we got a couple of them. Any painter that can do like a monthly comic book schedule is insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Painted comics are a lot of work.
Yeah. Look at this, dude. Like, so loose, but just it has everything. Yeah, Colossus.
Yeah.
John Romita Jr. was definitely one of those guys that left a lot for the inker.
Yeah.
Make that inker work, man.
But his composition and storytelling is so good, it's good to have him there, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, typically, except for Spider Dick.
Well, you know, you make a mistake every now and then.
One of the things about John Romita Jr.'s art is it always had mass. It
Really
always had, if not maybe not correct proportions, but it had mass to it.
Look at all these Silvestri Dan Greens. Look at this. Dude.
It's got to be from some collector, like one guy who just they're getting paid.
Early Wolverine, dude. This is his very first Wolverine. Look at that. Fuck you. What?
Somebody's getting paid, dude, because that's going to bring a lot of money.
This stuff right here, man. Look how fluid that shit is. Like, look how real. Like, it's brushy and just loose and alive. Best stuff, dude. The best stuff. I just love this run. Every time I've looked at this book probably nonstop for 30 years, and I do not get tired of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just can't look at this, dude. So good. Even his boring pages are sick.
Yeah.
Storm. Look at that shit.
That figure coming out of the alley, dude, that looks amazing. And it's so simple.
So simple. What a genius. So 48. So it's a little more towards the Jim Lee era. But still, anything before 50, I'm good with. Look at that. Look at that shit. Golly. Ugh. This is 49 and this is 50. Okay, so mean, you can see the difference, right, from that first one where he's like getting charged by the Yakuza guy to this. Like how this is like a little more like a little more Jim Lee, right?
Yeah.
Hatching. Those guys really fucking hate it. I think those guys hated each other.
Oh, there was tons. People complain about some of the drama in indie comics, right? And CG sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like you do not remember the drama around Image.
Oh my god.
The drama of all the pros all attacked those guys when they went to form Image. And then all the dudes in Image all fought with each other.
Bruce Timm, nice.
Yeah, I'm going right for it.
There's tons of drama.
Bruce Timm is a fucking look at that. Good lord, dude. Come on.
Movies.
So good. He's the Dusty. He's the guy that did Batman the Animated Series. Dusty, did you ever see Batman the Animated Series, like the original animated series?
Oh, don't ask him a question like that, because if he says no, I'm gonna have to shoot myself.
Oh, my mic was muted. My mic was muted. I'm going to officially say no, so that Andrew will leave the chat. Yes, I watched it growing up.
I'm out of here. I'm gone.
Bye.
Look how sick this is, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, that cartoon was so good.
Look at this cover. Holy shit, that's good. Wow, I love that. I love that cover. I should go snipe it because I'll never see it again. Oh, there's Telos. There's a Telos page.
Oh,
Ringo
nice.
Telos page.
Nice.
Oh, wow. It's a pretty good page.
Didn't you own a Telos page at one point?
I had two. I still have one. It's on my wall.
Good.
The one that I gave away was the reflection that was in Pencil in the lake.
Yep.
Remember that?
Didn't I sell that for you?
You did, yeah. You should have stopped me.
No, I should have bought it myself.
You should have bought it yourself. John Byrne. Okay, so I think there's one more page. Wow, big collection. Okay, now we're getting to the edge. This is story production art. This is probably the end of it. Yeah. And that's the end of the exhibit. Wow, what a killer. What an absolute killer show, man. We don't have to watch this, but this is or look at this, but this is Neil Gaiman is doing a collection drop. This is all stuff from Neil Gaiman's personal collection.
Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah. And this is look, he's getting rid of he's getting rid of the Angela cover.
Can't see it.
Oh, I'm not sharing it. Sorry.
Oh, Dusty left. Where's Dusty?
What the hell? He's contractually obligated to stay.
No, I think he was contractually obligated to be here. There's nothing about staying.
Fair enough.
Greg Capullo.
Yeah, it's not the first Angela cover though.
I thought it was. This is not the
Nope.
first Angela cover?
Nope. The first cover was issue 9. That's not issue 9.
Hold on, who can I see? There he is. Hey, Dusty.
Yo,
What happened, bro?
I need to restart my computer soon. I tried to open another browser instance and it just got very mad. So, yep.
Mm.
We're good. It's fine.
So this is Neil Gaiman stuff. It's like, look at this, some Dave McKeon Black Orchard pages.
Dude, Black Orchid doesn't get enough love because that's a beautiful book.
Black Orchid is incredible. Yeah, I've got it. Look at that, John J. Muth, Sandman.
I think I have 2 or 3 copies of it because I keep finding it in 50-cent bins.
Yeah, the fact that book is in 50-cent bins is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Charles Vess, Rick Veitch. Matt Wagner, like all these crazy good artists on this stuff, right?
Oh man. Oh dude, is that a Zully?
Yeah, there's a bunch of Zulies.
Jeez.
Michael Zulli.
Dude.
Oh, that one. You remember this one? From the Death Gallery? Do you remember this?
Yep.
Oh.
Gorgeous.
In Death's Garden, all the flowers are blue. Oh, so good.
It's got such a Barry Windsor Smith vibe to it, too.
It really does, yeah. There's another Zuli.
Yeah, click on that.
Look at that.
Oh. Oh, dude, Alice Cooper. Nice. I forgot Michael Zulli did that. I need to track that down, dude.
Michael Zulli's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was the fucking
insane.
Shit. Yeah.
I remember that issue, dude. It blew me away.
There's like realistic looking turtles. I was like, "What am I looking at?"
And they couldn't speak. The issue was out of continuity.
Yeah,
the 3 issues were out of continuity, and I was just like, "What is going on? What is this? And why do I love it?"
Yeah, it was so good. Look at this. He's got his action figures and stuff that he's giving away, and like, you can have Neil Gaiman's 1993 Wizard Fan Award.
He's selling his Wizard Fan Award.
1995 Comic Buyer's Guide Fan Award. You can have that too. Wow.
Is Neil Gaiman dying or something?
No, I don't.
So much of it, you know.
Yeah, he has so much and so many awards. He just doesn't give a shit.
Sandman trading card sealed box.
Oh.
But you would never want to open it because it's also from the private collection of Neil Gaiman.
Yeah, exactly.
Death-related memorabilia, direct soft toys. Like, it's just like, this is like random shit he probably had in his garage.
Yeah. It's the freebies they send him.
Yeah. Spawn Angela action figures.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Like, I don't need this shit anymore. I already got my money out of that lawsuit.
He's got, look at this. He's giving Spawn the movie Todd the Bum special edition figure and signed note from Harlan Ellison. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
He's just.
This is savage. Special edition Todd the Bum. Okay. And because you know the whole story with McFarlane and Gaiman, right?
Yeah.
Dear Neil, a tiny gift from pal to pal. I am told this is a rare and thus valuable pop art icon. It is just what you need on your desk before you at all times to further shore up your resolve, gird your loins, fix your determination to the sticking point, tighten your jaw, and otherwise grit your teeth for the battle ahead. as we used to say in Brooklyn, myrtleize the bum. Yours for justice, Harlan.
Oh my gosh,
I want
that's such
so fucking
yeah.
bad. Can I have
It's
that?
bid. Go for it.
Track that shit, dude. That's a little piece of history right there. You know?
Yeah, comic book infighting.
I wonder if I could get McFarlane to sign it. You think? Is that something we could get something we could have happen?
Oh man.
How funny would that be?
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm just gonna open this new window. We'll look at that later. Craig Thompson, that's cool.
Charles Vest. Wow.
Yeah. Charles Vest, Stardust. Remember Stardust?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's the actual list of print. Oh, Sandman #1 as a 9.4. That's pretty cool. This is interesting. This is the Sandman #1 to 59 personal reference copies and binders. So he just had this, like, I guess he put his own books in binders so he could reference stuff with all these notes.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there it is. This is his binders of Sandman, like his own copies. That's pretty cool. His personal reference.
Yeah.
Once in a lifetime opportunity to obtain Neil Gaiman's personal reference copies of the first 59 issues of Sandman, bound and into 3 binders. These were the comics Gaiman was referencing as he was writing the series, and there are multiple post-it notes with handwritten comments from the author throughout the issues. Issues collected include 1 to 20, 21 to 40, and 41 to 59. Also contains an unbound copy of Hellblazer 27. Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's like his actual like reference copies that he used when writing stuff.
Wow.
That's pretty dope, right?
Yeah, it kind of is. It's kind of the thing. It's odd that he would get rid of.
Yeah, but he probably doesn't. I mean, he probably doesn't care about it anymore. Like he has these issues. He's got all the copies reprinted a million times, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's pretty dope. That's actually a really cool thing, you know. It's weird. It's like a weird group of things. Like you've got these awards, and then you've got some personal stuff, and you've got random shit, like his action figures from Spawn as referenced probably in a lawsuit, right? Like
Yeah.
Like, why would he have this other than to like personal collection of Neil Gaiman? He's like, he just wants to fucking, he's just chewing it. You know, he had that just for a lawsuit.
Yeah.
I kind of want this.
Well, Todd would send him stuff. Todd would send him stuff, and Todd would just send him money like whenever. And Gaiman wanted more transparency on a lot of it.
God, man. Keith Minion, 8 Rules for Writing by Neil Gaiman, limited edition poster. Rule number 1, write. Put one word after another. Find the right word, put it down. Finish what you're writing. Whatever you have to do to finish it, finish it. Put it aside, read it, pretending you never read it before. Show it to friends whose opinion you respect and who like the kind of thing that it is. Remember, when people tell you something's wrong or doesn't work for them, they're almost always right. When they tell you exactly what they think is wrong and how to fix it, they're almost wrong. Wait, when people tell you something is wrong or doesn't work for them, they're almost always right. Okay. When they tell you exactly what they think is wrong and how to fix it, they're almost always wrong. Fix it. Remember that sooner or later, before it ever reaches perfection, you will have to let it go and move on and start writing the next thing. Perfection is like chasing the horizon. Keep moving. Laugh at your own jokes. Oops. And then the main rule of writing is that if you do it with enough assurance and confidence, you're allowed to do whatever you like. That may be a rule for life as well as for writing, but it's definitely true for writing. So write your story as it needs to be written, write it honestly, and tell it as best you can. I'm not sure there are any other rules, not ones that matter.
Just to butt in for a second, they have officially announced that Jeff Koons has put a sculpture on the moon. It
Awesome.
landed, and it was successful.
Great.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Seems very important.
Yeah.
Jeff Koons didn't put a sculpture on the moon.
He did. Yes, he did.
Yes, it just landed in a lunar landing craft today.
No, he's not kidding.
Yes. No, for real.
Is there a picture of it?
Let me open the article.
Let's see.
The thumbnail has a picture of the lander.
How'd he get it there? SpaceX or somebody?
Something like that. Yeah, on a SpaceX rocket with the company Intuitive Missions, which is the first private company to land a craft on the moon.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a earth sculpture. It's a sculpture, a lunar sculpture, and an NFT.
Wow.
You know what's scary? Like 10,000 years from now, when humanity has either ascended to a higher plane of existence or blown, or basically devolved back down to cockroaches, and the Earth is an irradiated ball of mud. Aliens are going to arrive, and the only trace that they'll find of human civilization is a Jeff Koons sculpture on somewhere on the moon. And they'll look at it, and they'll probably look at each other and say to themselves, "Nope, don't waste your time. There's no intelligent life here, and there never was."
Well, they'll find the NFT of it as well, and then say, "Man, these guys were pretty smart."
Here, I'll show you a couple of this. So it's going to be permanently on the moon. It's the lunar moon phases.
Our descendants will wonder at our artistic tastes. Sorry, I'm not a fan of modern art. So
that's okay. It's the first authorized work of art on the moon. So.
I mean, the question then becomes, was it abandoned on the moon? Maybe somebody else can recover it and bring it back, and then it'll be worth like $1 billion.
Each sculpture is inscribed with
Can
the
that
name.
be our mission?
Listen to this. Each sculpture is inscribed with the name of a groundbreaking figure in human history, including Aristotle, David Bowie, Leonardo da Vinci, Gandhi, Billie Holiday, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Andy Warhol, and Virginia Woolf. Pace Verso, the NFT wing of Pace, is also offering NFTs of each sculpture, while Koons has produced larger, coinciding physical sculptures of his moon phases to remain on Earth. All right, so what he's doing is there's like the small boxes right there, right, and then each one of those moons is like its own sculpture. So like this is the share the moon phases. Explore Jeff Koons moon phases right here. So yeah, so it's the moon phases, right? And then so these are the pieces. They're I see what they are. They're 100% like replicas of the moon, probably in like steel or something, right?
Oh yeah.
It's probably incredibly hard to replicate because he's not, it's probably insanely complicated.
Hey, Todd.
Hold on for a sec. I want to see this. 3 components. So there's lunar moon phases, the NFT, and then Earth moon phases sculpture. Each unique NFT is paired with a sculpture that will reside on the moon within the cube, and a sculpture that will reside on Earth. Dope. So there's the NFT. Oh yeah, it'll say like Leonardo da Vinci or something. And then that's dope. So we put him in a glass vitrine. So he's got the larger one on Earth in the case. The moon phase sculptures remaining on the Earth depict the moon and service in mirror reflective stainless steel. Each of these works features a precious stone indicating the location of the landing site of the moon-bound sculptures. Dope. Oh, see, these are all the moon pieces. It's pretty cool.
Genghis Khan, really?
And Grace Kelly.
Is there a Trump?
Ileana Sonnabend. He put Ileana Sonnabend on there. That's the woman who gave him his break, the gallerist that gave him his break.
Jeez.
Up there with Thomas Jefferson and Mother Teresa. He's such a fucking edgelord, dude. Ileana Sonnabend. Holy fuck.
David Bowie, of course.
Yeah.
He was the original Starman.
Peter Paul Rubens. Of course. Pee Wee Herman, dude.
Oh God.
Is Beyonce in there?
Might be. Nope. Didn't make the cut. Let's see. So. Oh, I see. There's like a yellow diamond at the bottom. So there's like. Dope. I think it's pretty cool, man. That's actually neat. It's a neat project. That actually makes a lot of sense. Cool. Very, very cool. Excellent. Good find, Dusty. I knew that was coming soon. I just didn't know it was tonight or today.
Yeah, it's exciting that it was successful.
Yeah, yeah. Dusty, we should talk actually after this for a second. But anyway, happy Friday, guys.
Give it. That's all, folks.
Happy Friday.
Yeah. Sorry I was late again.
You're okay, man. So just as
You're fired.
Just as a reminder, there won't be yeah, there won't be Lore Games or Nerd Den next week. If all goes well, Dusty and I will be in Denver.
The Mile High City in more ways than one.
Yes, for real.
Or a gas mask.
But after that, we'll be back as normal for a little while, so we should be all right. Yeah, I think outside of that, love you guys. Happy Friday. You know, it's the best place. It's the best chill spot, man. Just I like winding out Fridays, hang out with friends. You know, it's good stuff. Andrew, 9 weekends left, but dude, dude, when we come back, you'll have 7 weekends.
You're gonna be gone for 2 weeks?
No, 1 week. But if you have 9 this week, then you miss 8, and then it'll be down to 7, right?
No, this Friday is number 9.
Okay, so it'll be on 8.
Yes.
Okay. Gosh, 2 months. You still excited?
Yay!
Yep, very excited.
I want to see those pages fly off the fucking table.
when I get back from my cruise.
Fair enough. Absolutely. All right, guys. Love you. Have a good evening. Happy Friday. Talk to you soon. Peace out. Bye-bye.